In this video, we are going to learn phonics, which is so awesome. You're going to see why in a second. As a matter of fact, phonics teaches us the sounds that letters make. Sounds pretty important, right? Phonics teaches us the sounds that letters make. If you know what sound a letter makes, you can read and do other awesome things. Think of reading like solving a puzzle. Whenever you need to read something, it is like a fun puzzle. Every letter is a piece to the puzzle. When you know what sound a letter makes, you have another piece to the puzzle to figure out what it is saying. When you learn phonics, you are really finding puzzle pieces to help you read. By the end of this video, you will know the main sounds of each letter. How cool is that? Okay, now two things we want to say right at the beginning. First, we are goofy and have a lot of fun. That's just a warning. The second thing, we are just learning the main sound of each letter. There are special times where a letter can make different sounds, but in this video, we are going to learn the primary sound each letter makes. It's time. Let's learn the sounds of the first 5 letters of the alphabet. First, we have the letter A, and the letter A says ah. Ah, that's right. Ah, think of an alligator. Alligator. Ah, alligator. Ah. A says ah. Let's try it. Ah. 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 For alligator. Ah. Ah. A says ah. The letter B is different. The letter B says buh, like with the word bear. Bear. Buh, bear. B says buh. Can you say buh? It's fun to say, isn't it? Buh, 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 buh. B says buh. Buh. The letter B says buh. Buh. Think of a bear. Buh. Buh. So our first 2 puzzle pieces are ah and buh. The letters A and B. Ah, buh. The next letter is C, and the letter C says k, like with the word cat. K, cat. So when you think of the letter C, you can think of cat and say cat starts with k. C says k. Let's say that sound together. K. Think of a cat. K. Yeah. K. What if we put these 3 puzzle pieces, these 3 letter sounds together and see what word we can make? Like this word. What's this word? Let's go ahead and sound it out. K. A. Buh. Let's put those together a little more quickly. K-ab. K-ab. Cab. Cab! Yeah! You're using your puzzle pieces. You're using phonics to read. That word says cab. Great job. It's time for our next puzzle piece, the letter D. D says duh, like with the word dog. Duh, dog. Yeah, D says duh. If you think of D, think of a dog. Duh, 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 dog. Duh. D says duh. 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 Yeah, think of a dog. Duh, duh, dog. Duh. Duh. D says duh. You are doing great. The next letter is the letter E. E says eh. Can you say that? Eh. Eh. As in elephant. Think of an elephant when you think of the letter E. Elephant, elephant, E says Think of an elephant, E says as an elephant, Alright, now you are ready to get even more puzzle pieces. Isn't that cool? We're going to learn the sounds of the letters F, G, H, I, and J. Okay, so the letter F makes the sound F. That's right. F. Can you make that sound? F, as in fish. F, f, fish. F. That's funny, isn't it? The letter F says F. Let's give it a try. F says F. F. Think of a fish. A fish. F, f. F says F. F. It's fun, isn't it? F. F. The letter G makes a cool sound. G says G. G. Like in the word goose. G, G, G. G says G. Can you say G, G, G? Yeah, G. G, G. Think of a goose. G says G. G, G, G. As in goose. G, G, G. Now, the letter H makes a super awesome sound. The letter H says huh, huh, huh. That's fun to say, huh, like with the word hat, hat. So when you think of the letter H, think of the word hat and that sound, huh, huh, hat, huh, huh. Let's go ahead and practice it. H says huh, huh. Think of a hat. Huh. Huh. Can you say that? Huh. Huh. Let's learn a couple more sounds, and then we're going to start putting these awesome letters together. Next, we are going to look at the letter I. The letter I says I. I. Can you say I? I. Like with the word insect. Insect. I says I. Let's practice that. I says I. Think of an insect. I says I. Uh-huh. I. And then we have J, which says J, 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 like with the word jet. Jet starts with J. It has the J, J, J sound. Isn't that cool? J says J. Let's practice it. J says J. J. Uh-huh. You've got the hang of it. J. J. Uh-huh. J. J. You have been doing such a great job learning. So we have collected 10 puzzle pieces. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. Let's see how you are doing by playing a game. We are calling this game Top, Middle, or Bottom. We're going to show you 3 words, a top word, a middle word, and a bottom word. And then we're going to say one of those words, and you have to let us know whether we are saying the top word, the middle word, or the bottom word. All right, here is our first one. We hope you are ready. Look at these 3 words. Which word says big? Which word says big? Is it the top word, the middle word, or the bottom word? Remember to check the puzzle pieces. Yes, the bottom word says big. Yes, let's check. B-ig. Big! Great job! Big is the bottom word. Okay, so which word says dig? Dig. Which word? Should be a little easier. Yes! Dig is the top word, and we can check by looking at the sounds, right? D-ig. Dig. Great job. Okay, that leaves just one more word. It's this middle word. Use the puzzle pieces. What does this word say? What is this word? Go ahead, look at each of the letters and put them in order. What is the middle word? Yes, fig. Good job. Let's check it. F-ig. Fig. Great job. You're learning. You're doing great. That was fun. Let's give these three words a shot. Which of these three words says jab? Look at the top word, the middle word, and the bottom word. Which word says jab? Yes, this bottom word says jab. Let's go ahead and check it. J-ab. Jab. Wow, it's so cool. It works. That's fun. Which word says fad? Fad. Which one? Do you know? This middle one. Yeah, that says fad. Let's go ahead and check it. Add. Fad. Whoa, that is so cool. Oh my goodness. All right, now that leaves the top word. What's that top word? Remember to sound it out. Use those puzzle pieces. What is that top word? Bad. Let's check the sounds. B-ad. Bad. Wow. Woo! You're getting the hang of this. Now it's time to learn more sounds, and apparently it's time to look at this family of rhinos. What does this have to do with anything? Let's get back to the letters. We have more to learn. We have 16 more letters to learn. Let's keep the fun going. We're going to look at the letters K, L, M, N, and O. The letter K. The letter K says K. K. Like with the word kangaroo. K, K, K. And you'll notice that's the same sound as the letter C. K, K, K. The letter K says K. The letter K says K. K. Think of a kangaroo. K. K. K says K. Like a kangaroo, right? K. Next we have the letter L. The letter L says L. L. Like with the word lion. L. L. Lion. L. Can you say that? L. 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 L says L. 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 Think of a lion. Lion. L. 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 Then there's M. M says M. M. Like with the word moose. Think of a moose. M. M. Can you say M? M. Moose. M says M. Let's go ahead and practice that. M says M. M. Think of a moose. M. M says M. M. M says M. Next, we are looking at the letter N. N, and you can think of the word net, because N says n, n, n. The letter N says n. Can you say that? Uh-huh. N, n. That's what the letter N says. Let's give that a shot. N says n. Uh-huh. Think of a net. N. N. The letter N says n. Can you say that? N. N. Then we have the letter O, which makes a pretty cool sound. The letter O says aw, like with the word ostrich. Aw. Can you say that sound? Uh-huh. O says aw, like with the word ostrich. The letter O says aw. Think of an ostrich. Aw. Uh-huh. The letter O says aw. Now it is time for a segment called Phonics with Mr. Whiskers. Mr. Whiskers is so cute, but he doesn't know phonics. You know, cats aren't great at phonics, so we're going to need to tell Mr. Whiskers what sounds these letters make. Okay, let's tell Mr. Whiskers what the letter M says. What's the sound of the letter M? He doesn't know, he's a cat. What does the letter M sound like? Uh-huh. Good job. Okay, Mr. Whiskers? And M says Good job. Okay, how about the letter E? Mr. Whiskers was napping during that part. What does the letter E say? Uh-huh. Great. Eh. You got it. Eh. How about the letter H? What does H say? What's the sound of the letter H? Uh-huh. Huh. Great. This next one was really cool, Mr. Whiskers. The letter L, because we had a cat hint, the hint of a lion. What does the letter L say? Uh-huh. Tell Mr. Whiskers. Uh-huh. L. That's awesome. Let's do two more. What does an A say? Let Mr. Whiskers know. You know, he's like, what does A say? Ah. Uh-huh. Ah. And finally, tell Mr. Whiskers what a K says. What is the sound of the letter K? Uh-huh. K. Just like the sound of the letter C. K. That's what a K says. This has been Phonics with Mr. Whiskers. Okay, you're ready. You're ready for the next 5 letters. The next 5 letters. The letter P makes a fun sound. It makes the sound P. Like with the word pig. When you think of the letter P, you can think of the word pig. P. And that will help you remember. P says P. Let's practice that. P says P. Think of a pig. P. Can you say that? Uh-huh. P says P. Next, we have the letter Q, which makes a very familiar sound. The same sound as the letter C and K. It makes the sound K. Like with the word quilt. K. Quilt. Q says K. Let's practice that. Q says K. Like with the word quilt. K. Can you say that? Uh-huh. K. Q says K. K. Alright, now it's time to look at the letter R. The letter R makes a really fun sound. The letter R says R, 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 like with the word raccoon. When you think of an R, you can think of a raccoon, and you got that sound right there, right? R, R. That's the R sound. The letter R says R. Can you say that? Uh-huh. R. Think of a raccoon. R. R. R says R. Uh-huh. R. Then we have the letter S, which is super simple. All right, that's really corny. The letter S says S, S, like with the word snake. Uh-huh. Can you make that sound? Yeah. S, S, S says S. Let's practice the sound that the letter S makes. S says S. Uh-huh. S, like a snake. S, S. Great job. S. S says S. And of course there's the letter T, which says T, T, like with the word turtle. Yeah, T, 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 turtle. And it's a cute turtle, isn't it? Oh my goodness, I just want to hold you. Oh my goodness. T says T, T. Let's practice that together. T says T, T. Uh-huh. Can you say that? Yeah. T. T says T. T. Uh-huh. You got the hang of it. T. We've come such a long way together. We only have 6 letters left. Only 6 letters left. Let's look at the letter U. The letter U makes a really cool sound. The letter U says Can you say that? Like with the word umbrella. U says The letter U says Great job. Think of an umbrella. The letter U says The next letter is the letter V. The letter V says V, V, like with the word violin. V, V, V. Let's try that together. V. V says V, like with the word violin. V. Uh-huh. V. 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 The next letter we are looking at is the letter W, which makes the sound w, w, like with the word whale. W, w, w. Let's practice that together. W. W says w, like with whale. W, w, w. Uh-huh. W. Now, the letter X makes a very different sound. It says x, x, like at the end of the word fox. X, x. What an interesting sound. Let's practice that. That's a little tricky. X. Uh-huh. X, like at the end of the word fox. X. Uh-huh. X. Uh-huh. X. You have been like a learning machine. We only have 2 letters left. That's it, just 2 letters left. There's the letter Y, which makes a really cool sound. It says ya, ya, like with the word Yellow. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Can you say that? Fantastic. Yeah, yeah. Let's give that a try. Yeah. Y says yeah, like with the word yellow. Yeah. Can you say that? Yeah. 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 And of course, Z, the last letter of the alphabet, which says Z, 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 like with the word zebra. Z, Z. It's a lot of fun making the sound of the letter Z. Z, Z. Uh-huh. Can you make that sound? Yeah. Z, like with the word zebra. Z, Z. Uh-huh. Z. As we mentioned earlier in the video, every letter is like a puzzle piece, and when you read, you put the pieces together. Let's look at the puzzle pieces one last time. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, K, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. You did such a phenomenal job. We're super proud of you.